My disappointment is immeasurable, and my month is ruined. If you watch my Persona video from last year, you'd know that my expectations were, I'd say, kinda reasonable. Not my wishes, those were through the roof, but my predictions were somewhat down to earth. We'll get to it later. Also, just a heads up, I'm gonna get very heated in this video. Sometimes I might be pushing it a little too far. This was supposed to be a celebration and a good event, so I think it only makes sense that we're all so angry about this whole anniversary thing. So to sum up this whole anniversary, my expectations were low, but holy shit! I'm not crazy, am I? Like, was I so delusional to think that we were getting good shit this year? I can't even find a list of the announcements, by the way, and let's talk about that website for a second. Despite the event being over, it still shows 4 topics. They don't even show the P5 Royal ports, like, what the fuck? And I want you to read this excerpt. With 25th anniversary merchandise, events, collaborations, and even game information, we'll have many exciting announcements for Western fans and worldwide throughout the anniversary year. They make that game information part feel like it's just a little extra something. Do people at Atlus even know they're a gaming company? And second, exciting announcements for Western fans? Ha! This aside from what I remember, they announced Persona 4 Ultimax, Persona ports, and was that it? I think the rest was just merge, a concert in Japan with no game announcement, by the way, and fucking ice cream. The last announcement was a fucking release date for a game we already knew was coming out. Like, come on, man. So let me try and recap the announcements we got. First was P4 Ultimax coming to all consoles. Then Persona vinyl discs, which is cute. I'm getting the P5 one, by the way. More Persona merch, who cares? Persona 3, 4, and 5 coming to all consoles, good shit. A Persona Cafe, cute, okay, but I can't go there, so who cares? A Persona concert in Japan, who cares, cause I can't go there. And finally, the best for last, a release date announcement for P3 and P4, which doesn't count as an announcement in my book. This anniversary was a fucking joke, and I'm not gonna say this isn't what we wanted because sure, there were things we did want. I like the gaming part of things, but this was a slap in the fucking face when it comes to the rest. You know how Nintendo sometimes reveals trailers for new games on Twitter? Yeah, more than half of these announcements should have been like that. Nobody cares about merch as an announcement. Let me tell you, Atlus, an announcement in terms of the gaming industry means that you're gonna release a fucking bombshell. You're gonna blow everyone away because of how awesome that announcement is. So for the games you talked about, then yeah, it makes sense. The rest? No! How did anyone think this shit was a good idea? Think about it. Someone came up with this, then the whole ass company was on board. And are we gonna talk about the P1 and P2 fans? These guys are starving. They even put the pro tags in there despite having nothing to show for either of those games. How fucking stupid are you? It's the equivalent of Nintendo saying, hey, we have 5 things to show you for the next month, and they put Mario, Link, Samus, Isabelle, and Captain Falcon, and then they show no new game for F-Zero. How fucked up would that be, huh? Anyways, let me talk about my wishes and predictions from my last video, letting you know how far off I was. And please do watch the first video so you get some context, and also expect those wishes to be over the top. My first wish, Persona 5 Arena, didn't happen, but we got P4 Ultimax, so I'll take it kinda. My second, another P5 spin-off into a genre never done before. Nope. Third, a new P5 anime based off Royal and is actually good. Yeah, right. Fourth, a P3 remake. Fuck, man! That was the one I wanted most, and they dare re-release P3P. This one actually hurt me. Fifth, Persona ports for everything. I guess I got half of what I wanted. Sixth, Persona crossover with everybody for maximum fan service. They surely delivered on fan service with these announcements. Seventh, at the very least, a Persona 6 teaser trailer. Fuck no. Out of proportion doesn't even describe how far away I was, but they were wishes, so it makes sense. As for what I predicted, the more reasonable part of things, here we go. The first, Persona 6 teaser. Personally, I didn't find it too surprising to get a P6 is in development announcement at the very least. But nope, nothing! Second, ports for the last 3 Persona games. I was right, woo! Third, trash announcement. I was right. The mobile crossover part though wasn't. 4th, another P5 spin-off, mostly arena. Wrong. 5th, Persona 4 Ultimax Sport. I was right. Woo! 6th, Persona Concert. I was right even on the number of the announcement. 7th, shirts and merch. I was right. Woo. Now that I put my thoughts in perspective, I got 2 wrong, which showed that my expectations were somewhat in check. Do you even realize that not even half of these announcements were game related? Me and all of the Persona fans out there, they want more lore. They want more games. How did anyone think that tickling our pickles like that was in any way, shape, or form okay? And the saddest part was that interview at the end of the fucking anniversary. And so I quote, "It is also with great sadness that we must bring an end to the everlasting momentum of Persona's 25th anniversary." Whatever the fuck that means. There are so many things I would like to tell you, but I deeply apologize for not being able to do so on this occasion. I would like to share them at the right time, so please look forward to more information about the Persona series in the future. Yeah, cause for a celebration on the scale of Persona's quarter-decade anniversary, announcing a new fucking game is not the right fucking time! And if you think I'm still blowing things out of proportion, you know what we got for Persona's 20th anniversary? The release of Persona 5! They have an engine that works wonders! All they have to do is come up with new designs, a new story, new locations and animations, and ba-boom. I'm sure Persona 6 can take, 4 years to make at this point, so we're not out of the realm of possibilities of getting something in our current day for a new game, especially since their spin-offs are made by other studios. Maybe I'm stretching it too much just because of how let down I was, but it was not that delusional, was it? This anniversary did more harm than good in my opinion, especially since the Persona ports aren't even out yet. Now I know what it's like to be an Atlus fan, cause I wasn't up until 2018 when I finished Persona 5. I had some pain here and there because of the whole P5 Strikers coming to the West ordeal, but nothing on the scale of this stupid ass anniversary. I wish I never bought all of this merch. What a fucking letdown this was. I think at this point, Atlus is making stupid decisions on purpose so we can do the quote-unquote voting with our wallet thing. Because for me, I buy the Persona ports to tell Atlus that they're making the right decisions. And also because my love for P5 is too strong. The Persona series deserves so much better. I'm deadass when I say that Persona 5 changed my life when I finished it. It is such a beautiful piece of media. Also, this will be the first and last video I'll make for an Atlus rant, because from what it seems, this company is always like that, so my expectations will be super low from now on. By low expectations, I mean I'll forget they exist. When Persona 6 becomes a thing, I'll care, of course, but for now this company is dead to me. Anyways, with all this negative energy aside, I appreciate you for watching everything. Please like, subscribe, and watch my other content, cause it's one of those times where I make a terrible video because I want to talk about that topic. And by the by, I'm gonna make another shitty video by the end of the year on Mario Kart, so please bear with me, my fellow Smashy Bros enthusiasts. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and as always, please, take care.